Welcome to a Cosmic Energetic Update with multidimensional energy specialist Raquel Spencer.
Well, hello everyone. This is Raquel, and it's so wonderful to be here together today. It is December 11th, 2016, and we are smack dab again in the middle of some just extraordinary energy that is pulsing, if you will, through the planet, through the cosmos, and really pushing the envelope of the human experience, the human body, the human energy systems, in our evolution, in our ability to hold higher levels of consciousness in human form. Right now, December 11th, we're sitting in the threshold of the 1212 portal of light. We've seen some extraordinary seismic activity on the planet, especially over the last 30 days again. We started off back in November 13th, with the earthquake in the southern island of New Zealand. We had a very powerful earthquake in Japan a couple of weeks ago, and a couple of days ago, a very powerful 8.0 on the scale in the Solomon Islands. All of this happening within the Pacific, within the Ring of Fire. And it's no surprise that this is going on, but it always shakes up our conscious human personality when these types of things begin to go on, because it also affects our energetic system. And it is definitely affecting Gaia. We are truly sitting in another energetic boom, if you will. There are things going on through this gateway, this 1212 gateway energy, which once again, yes, is tied to a Gregorian calendar, to a man-made calendar. But it is absolutely part of the human psyche and the dates and the triggers that help our subconscious remember who we are, what we're doing, what our body needs to do to acclimate, to be able to upshift and hold a very different level of consciousness within the human form. As we move into this 1212 gateway, we also sit on the energy of another super full moon, and this is the third one in a row. We've had them going on for the last couple of months. Again, powerful energy. We know how much the moon gravitational pull works upon the planet, and again, in our own energetic systems. We are sitting in and upon this beautiful cosmic body called Gaia that is moving through our solar system, our galaxy, and the universe. And all of this affects us, and it is designed at this particular time in cosmic history, which I've been talking about for a very long time now. The point in which we are within the universal structure, the cosmic history, the cosmic placement of Gaia at this particular time, in its ability to assist with the evolution and the shift in consciousness based upon the energetic things that are unfolding within the cosmos. We have extraordinary experiences of the solar flares happening, coming in from the sun. We also have activity that is coming in from outside of our solar system, from the galactic energy that is coming in. And this is starting to show up on scientific instrumentation about the waves of light that are actually hitting our solar system, and what that is causing in the atmosphere, in the rhythms and the energy of Gaia herself. Over the last couple of days, especially after the or actually during the Solomon earthquake that hit the Solomon Islands in the Pacific on December 8th, if I'm correct. I believe I am correct. There was quite a bit of seismic activity that was registered upon the planet that did not have earthquakes, but actually registered looking like earthquakes. It's very interesting harmonics that are going on inside the planet. And what is happening inside the planet with these harmonic shifts, these frequency shifts, are absolutely affecting us. They are affecting our energetic fields. And it is so important to continue to keep that in your forefront of your mind as we go through this energetic shift, through this awakening, through this transformation that we are all in, that we are a part of, that we signed up for. Because our bodies are literally changing and shifting, and our energetic systems are being pushed to the limits, if you will, with all of this seismic activity, all of this solar flare, the energy coming from outside the solar system through the galactic winds, and so on and so forth, that actually affect the way that our energetic systems are responding, how they are interfacing, how they are working with the physical DNA, and how that is supporting our evolution, supporting our consciousness, supporting the shift in consciousness, and the way that we interface with the information, the connection to source energy, the universal light force that inevitably is the source of the consciousness. And so with that, at this particular time, we are really going through some extraordinary shifts in the body. Many of you may be feeling what we've been talking about, now for decades, about the ascension symptoms of the body. And this is a normal response to the immense energetic changes that are happening to adapt, to evolve in this time in history. And so as we sit in this energetic, we're sitting in the 1212 gateway, which is, again, a Gregorian date, but it is very specific in the way that it is structured to trigger the subconscious and the memory within the cellular structure, the DNA, the RNA of the body, to interact with the cosmic events that are happening within our solar system and within our galactic system. And so as we sit here at this particular time, it's absolutely essential that we expand our awareness to include these seismic events, these energetic events that are happening, that we are privy to because we are in physical form on the planet. There's so much going on for humanity as far as events and changes within the human game. But I also want you to step out of that and realize we're really dealing with a much bigger picture of what is available for us to transform, what is showing up, what is part of the cosmic lineup and availability in this particular time to help us advance in the way in which our supercomputers, our bodies, can interpret the data, can interpret the light and the consciousness and the wisdom. This is all part of this particular time in cosmic history and our placement within the cosmos. And again, this is something I've been talking about for a very, very long time. And now as we start to get some scientific backing of what's happening and where we're sitting within the galactic energetics, the universal energetics, the solar system, and how the solar system, all the planets within the solar system are also being upshifted, if you will, with the scientific data coming in to support that. Gaia herself is truly starting to hum. The frequency she's emanating and the energy that is coming from within her core is specifically affecting our energetics as well. So back to the concept that I've been such a advocate of for the last decade is truly being in harmonic resonance with Gaia herself, and the harmonics and the frequencies and the ways in which her planetary body, her energetics are shifting, especially even right now in the last 4 or 5 days even. What we're seeing is really important to understand how that is affecting our human matrix, our human grid system. And as we sit in this particular energetic structure, this energetic change, this energetic gateway, if you will, with the 1212 gateway and this super full moon, the extraordinary events that are happening and will continue to happen as we boldly march into the future of what awakening and consciousness shifting on this planet really will entail. And so as we sit in this particular energetic, it is extremely important to amplify the structure of the human grid system, your energetic system, the strength of your fields and your auric fields in order to truly hold and roll with, if you will, roll with the punches, roll with the energetics that are coming onto the planet in the most eloquent and ease and graceful way that we can as these larger pieces of this plan unfold. And we as the human conduits step up in our roles as way showers, as those who can shift and change the human physical and energetic structures to be able to move into the higher oscillations of light in human form. And so keep that in mind as we're moving forward in this journey of light, that your dedication, your attention, your willingness to take the time to really work with your body structures and your energetic grids and your auric field to amplify the strength, to be in harmonic resonance with what is going on in our solar system, what is going on with Gaia herself, and what is going on in the cosmos will infinitely benefit you in this process of awakening and ascension. And so with that in mind, I really want to work with you to assist in amplifying your ability to roll with, to acclimate easily and effectively to all the cosmic activity that is going on energetically on the planet, in the solar system, and in the cosmos. We are the way showers. We are those that are literally changing the physical form, the energetic form, the interfaces of how this beautiful mechanism called the human body and the human consciousness move into higher oscillations of knowing. This is really an exciting time. It can also be one that may seem challenging on many fronts because of the extraordinary shifts that we're going through on an energetic level. And I say extraordinary because we really are changing at such deep, deep levels, and the mechanics of the body and the infrastructure of the matrix of light in which we exist in this 3D holographic reality are very much so being affected by all the cosmic activity. And so with that, if you would please drop into your heart, and I want you to understand and really be present with the fact that your heart absolutely is the center point gateway to be able to thrive within this particular time in cosmic history. The heart gateway is what is bringing you into this new level of awareness. It is what connects you to the higher streams of consciousness. It is absolutely your number one access point for consciousness. And that for many is a shift in thought process. Many have been working very diligently with the higher mind and the pineal, and all of those are incredibly important. But the bottom line is that the heart is your gateway, and your heart is the center of your system. It is the center of your universe, if you will, and it is essential to live from the heart as much as possible.